Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got a Seat Leon 1 litre TSI SE Dynamic, finished in mystery blue metallic paint. All the wheels and tyres are in good condition. These are 17-inch alloys. It's a really nice colour, this car. It's sort of a blue purple. It changes in different lights. Very nice. At the back you get a generous boot, and those back seats will fall down if you need any extra space in there. You do have a little storage net on the left hand side, but it's a nice deep boot. This car has got MOT until March 2024 and will come with a full service history. Have cloth seats, nice and comfortable, decent bolsters on the side and the base to keep you in place, but they are more for comfort than sort of a sporty feel, but they do hold you in fairly well. Up front we've got your rev counter on the left, your speedo on the right, and your digital screen in the centre. Currently showing a digital speedo, but you do also have loads of other driving data on here as well. And then moving across, you've got quite a few tabs. You've got your assist systems. So you've got your front assist on there, which you can turn on and off. You've got nav, your audio, whether that be radio or media, your telephone for Bluetooth, and your vehicle status on there as well. So if you've got, for example, low key battery or low fuel, that will be on the vehicle status info there, or low tyre pressure or anything like that. Moving on to the main screen, you've got a touchscreen system. You've only got a couple of buttons either side. That's the home button, and then you've got your volume knob and the shortcut to the full link. So on here we've got DAB, FM, AM radio. You've also got your media on here. So you've got various different sources. You'd also have a CD player, which is located just in the glove box, and you do have an SD card slot free there. If you want to pop some music on an SD card, you can do that. And Bluetooth for phone and music. So you can add your favourite contacts on here, various different things. You've got your number dial, stuff like that on there. You'd also have nav. This is SD card based nav, so the other SD card slot in the glove box is taken up by the nav card, but it's nice and easy to use, nice and clear. You can change the points of interest and stuff like that on there as well. But more than likely you're probably just going to be using the full link, which is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can have your own phone screen on the screen in the car. So when you connect it via USB, you can have for example Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze, WhatsApp, stuff like that on there. So you can get your WhatsApp messages through and reply to those, stuff like that on the system itself, which is probably the nav system itself is good enough, but it's not as up to date as sort of Google Maps and Apple Maps, because obviously you've got the mobile connectivity for that. And then you also have traffic updates with the nav as well, so when there's any around your area, they will pop up on there. And then you've got your vehicle info here as well, so you've got your driving data, then you've got your various settings for the parking system, stuff like that on there. Moving down, we've got engine start stop. You do also get park pilot, so you've got front and rear sensors with the display. That will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse, or you can turn it on and off just by pressing that P button there, but it's a nice thing to have. Usually it's just rear sensors, so it's nice to have the park pilot on there. Moving down, you've got a single zone climate control system with aircon and a heated rear screen. A little bit of a storage area there, which fits most phones, and a couple of USBs and an aux input just there, which you actually can't see because it's too dark. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox rather than a 5-speed, which is always good. So especially on the motorway, when you've got a smaller engine like this one, this 1 litre, they can sort of be high in the rev range when you're at motorway speeds if you've only got 5-speed, but having that extra 6th gear really helps keep the revs down, and it makes it more usable on the motorway as well. Then we've got electronic parking brake and hill hold assist, another little storage area there, a couple of cup holders, more storage there with a 12-volt socket, and again more storage there as well. So there's lots of storage area. The door bins are a decent size as well, so you can fit a decent sized bottle in there. Up front we've got standard Seat steering wheel, so it's nicely laid out, easy to use. We've got 3-spoke steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got your track skip controls and your volume controls. On the right hand side you've got the controls for the driver's display just there as well. On the back here we have cruise control, which will pop up just there, just on the indicator stalk there. So turn it on, use the switch there, and then you set it using the buttons on the end there. On the right hand side you've got rain sensing wipers, then you've got your lights down here, and you also have heated and electrically adjustable wing mirrors as well. Moving to the back, you have ISOFIX points on the outer rear seats. As I said, the back seats will fold down if you need any extra space. You've got a 60-40 split, so you can carry 2 in the back and have a seat folded down, or 1 in the back and have more storage there. You got storage pockets behind the front seats and door bins in the rear as well. There's a decent amount of space, so that seat's pushed quite the way back to my driving position. I'm 5'11", and you've still got a good amount of leg room on there as well, so it's a surprisingly spacious car in the back, and you get a decent boot size as well. It's a great colour, really easy to drive. It's quite fun to drive as well because you've got that little 1-litre engine with the manual gearbox. You can sort of drive it quite enthusiastically and not really break the speed limit, but it will cope well on the motorways and things like that as well. But it is a great little town car. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the other cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Cheers.